welcome back everyone. This is Mighty Mike playing Bloodborne Echoes number 25. This episode is going to be dedicated to finding weapons. The one we are going after is a little different and it's pretty cool. I've never actually used it. I've gotten it before, but never used it. So what you got... Excuse me. So what you got to do is come to the Hunter Nightmare. Avoid all of these sons of a guns. You're going to want to run all the way to the end of this blood river. And plus there's a couple extra items here too. Dick, die. And you got some bloodstone chunks. Should have been there. Maybe it's farther in. Also, there's a hunter in here who has a Gatling gun. You kill him, you get the Gatling gun, of course. It's pretty useful. Like, I don't really use it. I just never really... What you gotta do is just... And as you can see, after you kill him, you get to his Gatling gun. Equip it, and just like a Gatling gun should, it's a machine gun. You know, I don't use it because it just takes a second to aim and fire. So, also you're gonna fight a blood-starved beast here. So, I do recommend you have a couple antidotes with you. So just go after it. Just stay on it just like you would a normal Bloodstar Beast boss. Unless you die. Pretty much just if you were fighting the actual thing, you know, just with enemies around. So that makes it a little more difficult because there's other enemies around. But to be honest, it's probably weaker than the actual Bloodstar beasts. So now that they're dead, or he's dead, kill the little ones, and there you have it. Okay. I do recommend coming back to the Hunter's Dream before you test out weapons. But this is the Amagala, the arm, and this is the world. I'm gonna call it the whirlwind saw, or just the saw. It starts off as a club, so, pretty strong. And here's the fun part: when you attach it to the saw, spins and just keeps going, and you can just walk around with it. You can just bzzz and just go on. Mowing the yard. So, ooh. So yeah, it's pretty cool. It does a lot of damage for, and it does 95 to start, but it's not bad. And Amagala arm does 80 normal and 40 arcane. This is the arm. You know, a basic club again. You know, just. But when you transform it, it turns into a scythe-based, and if you charge it all the way, it does extra attacks for you. It attacks for you. Do it one more time. Eye slam, then chop, chop. It does it by itself. But you have to have the stamina for it, and you can't move while you're doing it. You have to stay still. Otherwise it stops it like I just did. But, you know, just... Okay, it's pretty cool. It turns into a one-handed club scythe. There's one more weapon I can get. It's called the church pick. And I believe that's the last weapon I can get. Because the other one requires you to beat the game. What's it called? The scythe. Yeah, it's call it the Grim Reaper scythe because that's what it looks like. So, what's it called? The burial blade. That's the other weapon. That's the one weapon you can't really get until you beat the game. Oh, we still haven't got the Ryuko. I just remembered that. So we do have one more weapon to get besides the church pick. Okay, you have to kill his brother, as I would call it, and you kill him pretty quickly, because if you don't, then they both attack you. See, there he is. Oh. So what I recommend is throwables. You also have to watch out for them coming at you both sides. Throw. Ow, couldn't throw that. The brother, thankfully, doesn't have a weapon, so you don't have to worry about him hitting you with one. He's still deadly, though. Okay, he's dead. Okay, he is quicker. Ah, great. Oh, he's eating me. Not good. Molotov. Molotov. And you kill him. And now you got the Rakuyo, or whatever, Rakuyo. You got the twin swords. Okay, now you have this. This is the basic attacks. And then you can split it apart. You can't do what Lady Maria did and hurt yourself with it. It's just this. There you go. So that's that, and here's the charge attack. Oop, that's not it. I don't think it has a charge attack. There it is. Stab. It's for quick, deadly strikes. There you go. You'll just use your hunter mark. Okay, so now it's a time to obtain the final weapon you can obtain without, beating the game. After this, you are ready to beat the game, because chalice dungeons aren't affected by beating the game. So you can beat those all you want. And now you've secured a good farming spot, so you don't need Murgo's Loft anymore. Is this guy still alive? Now he just sits there still. Okay, let's get my cane back. Okay, now to get the church pick, you need to fight someone here. They're standing behind a door. I don't know which door though. Oh, here it is. Wait, never mind, it's not here. Not this door. Which door is it? It's one of these doors. It's probably this door. Yep, it's this door. He's using the church rifle, probably. And there we go. And now that you kill him, you get the church pick. I like the church pick. Okay, where is it? Where the hell is it? Did I already pass it? There it is. Okay. Church pick. It's a pick, But when you transform it, it turns into a, this. It's pretty powerful. Like, its starting attack, it's only 88, but it's not bad. And I believe that's all the weapons you can get to start. Yeah, since you killed them, or look at that. Oh, the fist that's a secondary weapon you can hold. Here it is. You can punch stuff with it. This is almost everything with the Hunter Nightmare, actually. I was wrong earlier. Not bad. I shouldn't have said that was everything, because it's not. Remember the underground cell, or the balcony, from the research hall? What you want to do is go back to the research hall. And this will pretty much be, you know, okay, what you want to do is come back here, the research hall, and you're going to want to, can't talk, you're going to want to run to, well, you don't have to run, but it's faster, to here, out the balcony. I don't want to fall. Okay. Fun part is, remember those things? Yeah. Some of them shoot now, so we got a good idea to get your lock shield on because they shoot arcane attacks. And they're very, very annoying. Okay, what you want to do is here, and you're going to want to run. Like a shy. Yeah, see, they shoot arcane abilities now. Whoa. Okay, once you get that, you're going to want to jump through here. Stop this little devil from escaping. Okay, there's also another thing you can get to. You gotta run and jump it. So, whew, made it. First try. And here you go. It's a pulsating damp blood gem. This may look familiar because this in the Hunter Nightmare is where you... Oh, biscuits. I don't think you're supposed to come here. She's the final Chalice Dungeon boss. She's the Queen of Yarnum. So, like, you can attack her and I won't really do anything, but I guess I don't recommend it or whatever. I don't know. I didn't make the game. When you beat her, she drops a stone, a bloodstone. Not like a bloodstone shard, but you can look it up. It's hard to explain. I've never done it, but here's the semi-final boss. Hope you enjoy. He just ate a baby. I had to send a quick email. Okay, this person's weak against fire, if I'm correct. And so just have a quick weapon. I don't know if you can parry it, but maybe a flame sprayer would be strong against it. Let's try. Oh, that's not a flame sprayer. And now it's gonna... This is one of its special moves. It eventually will summon another version of itself. There it is. So pretty much all you got to do is just keep moving. You don't have to attack or anything, just move. Because that's all it's going to do is do that crap. Until the mist goes away. So I think this is the only actual hard part of the boss. There we go. And if it does that, you know, just whip out the whip. There we go. Then you just, now it disappears to a distance. There it is. Go at it again. So just stay on it. No one to back up, of course, but... But the boss isn't really that hard. I used to struggle with it because I didn't really understand it. And see, and that's it, and you win. Right in the crotch. And it makes you think there's a second phase to it, but there isn't. All you have to do... Burn the barber... I'm kidding. Walk up to the... this, and do nothing. Well, actually, I think you have to attack the baby's thing, but... And now you have slain the nightmare. Turn that, and flick this on, and you are ready to return to the nightmare. Or the hunter's dream, not the nightmare. And when you get back here, everything's on fire. Yeah. So, there's that. Okay, like I said, be absolutely sure you want to finish the game before you do anything. There's literally no going back, because you beat the game. Okay, there's multiple ways this game can end. For one, you can fight. I should talk to the doll first. Okay. What you can choose to do is to fight Gurnham. You go to him and talk to him, it will initiate the final battle. So what you gotta do is head down here. I took the long way around. And you gotta go in there, and Gurnham's sitting there. Another thing you can do is, if you have all three, 1/3 of umbilical cords, and you use all three. If you have 1/3 of the umbilical cord and you use all three, sorry, my dog was scratching itself, and you fight Gurnham, and you win, of course. If you beat him, you'll initiate one more boss. You fight the Moon Presence. It is the guardian of all this, I think. I don't really know. I don't know the lore behind it or whatever. Dog scratching again. And if you die, you know, you respawn here. You don't have to fight Gurnham again. So you just have to respawn here, then go back down here and fight the Moon Presence again, just like you would with any other boss. Like I said, if you're ready, let's get to this then. It is time to end the nightmare. And talk with Gurnham. If you submit your life, you die and you wake up, game restarts. But if you refuse, which I'm gonna do, duh, I'm gonna puss out, you have to fight him. And he fights you with the burial blade. And now, Gammon joins the hunt. You fight him. He's very fast. Might want to use the threaded cane, actually. I don't know. And oh, why do I have the freaking flamethrower equipped? Come on. I'm meant to parry him. Come on. Just then visceral. Stay on him. He does enter a second phase. There it is. To where he can still attack you when you attack him. How did he... Now he's even faster. And stronger, of course, because, you know, this is video game logic. Come on. Come on. Not done with you yet. I'm not done with you. I'm not done with you still. Even if you're whooping my... He's probably going to burst into something. Just as I thought. He burst into something. If I use the whip. Come on. Bad idea. If I use the burial blade, not the burial blade, but the blades of mercy. If I can even get a fucking hit on him. Jiminy Christmas guy. I totally got him with that bullet. And I'm gonna heal. Come on. It's like we're trading blows, damn it. Okay, now get back on him. Back up, back up, back up. So you just gotta keep him on his toes. But not to the point where, because I keep... How did he... There you go, there you go, there you go. And that's the Gurnam fight. The old hunter badge. And now the final cutscene. That is the moon presence. And since I didn't get all three of the umbilical cords, I will not be able to fight the moon presence. He will now absorb me.
And so, the hunt begins again.
Now you replace Gurnam as the tenant of the dream. It'll be really meta, is if you beat the game and it makes you start a new game. And every time you beat the game, your character takes over Gurnam's spot and you have to fight your character. Like, to keep the level, all of their items, the equipment, everything. And just as you started, you can't use the doll yet because it's your first time coming here, so the hunter axe, blunderbuss, and Gurnam's ass is here. Oh, never mind, you can use the runes anytime you want. Never mind. I always thought you had to wait. Shows what I know about the game, right? You got the old workshop badge, old hunter badge. So let's check what's different in the shop. You can buy ritual blood 5s now and 2 blood hunter chief emblem. Okay, now you can buy the burial blade for 60,000. Is there anything different? You can buy Gurnam's clothes now. That's Gurnam's look. I don't know if the arms are, but I don't mind them. And now the burial blade. Its normal stats are arcane and physical. It's got a pretty good length on it, as you can see while finding Gurnam. You just gotta now you're done with the game. Don't give up. And now each enemy is harder. Bosses are harder. They have more health, they do more damage, their defense is better, all their stats are boosted. The amount of blood echoes they drop is higher now too. And that is Bloodborne. Now I'm gonna look like a Grim Reaper. Give me a second. Don't tell me this does not. Don't tell me this doesn't look like a Grim Reaper. Look at that. That's cool. Now from Mighty Mike and Rolo, we bid you adieu. This has been the Bloodborne series, and it has been amazing to play this and have this journey with you. We're still going to continue the chalices, but that's the main campaign. I will see you guys at the next game. This has been Mighty Mike. I'll catch you later.